We lived in a large flat in Bombay, which is on one level.
It was a fourth floor flat in an older part of Bombay, in South Bombay.
And there was a lot of wood and glass.
And because all the windows were really on one side, there was quite a lot of wall space. So because of all that wall space, over time, we started to accumulate pictures. We bought things that we just liked, not because we had any other view of it. So where that landed was because of where we were, lots of colour. Yeah. And that colour came from art that we found around us or on a few of our holidays.
It became suddenly very colourful with our paintings and our furniture. So sort of little things about that flat made us really enjoy living there, and then when we moved here, we wanted to sort of replicate some of that.
I think it was about the inspiration of like where all the pieces and things came from, and I just remember we put together a mood board quite early on in the piece that used a few of the pieces of art that Gautham and Sreeja had sent through to us, and kind of took colour specifically from that and kind of put it together.
I liked how everything had a story as well.
Yeah.
Everything they talked to us about was very evocative. It was of other places that they'd been or other parts of their life.
Yeah, it's about the kind of feel that I think, and the memories that each piece kind of gives them.
That was kind of exciting. So if you view it as you're looking for all these different ingredients to go into a pot for a creative outcome, there's the inspiration parts of their personal tastes and their collections and things like that. But then there's also the problem-solving parts. That's two apartments that need to be linked together. So it started very much with the stair. Where do we put this stair? Where's the most logical place to put it? First of all, like away from daylight and use the sort of lesser sort of daylit parts of the house, to then flipping on its head and going, actually maybe the stair should go in a place where there is loads of daylight, and we use the stair as this device to bring the light into the darker parts, opening up the living space across from front to back, changing the flow of the space.
The one thing that I really wanted was flow in this flat. I didn't want the living room to be separate and the kitchen to be, to have some sort of movement around the place.
Colours pull people in.
Yeah.
As red pulls people into the room.
And then before you know it, I'm almost wanting to kick them out that side, because they all want to hover around there and around the entryway and have a drink. But can you move? Can you move away from the sink? I need to wash dishes, But it's nice because everyone wants to be here, and everyone just comes up to help as well. So like people were doing washing up while we're sitting. It's all very casual, and we didn't want we've never had a formal dining room really, because the entire point is that we can be part of the.
And we're rubbish at being formal.
Yeah, we're rubbish at being formal. Yeah, exactly.
This house wouldn't be like this if it wasn't there. It doesn't feel like everything is being curated within an inch of its life. It just feels like they've inhabited it.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be anybody else's house.
They were so open and trusting, but also so willing to share their opinions and thoughts as well, which I think is kind of the perfect combination from the client, because you want the input, but you also want to be able to say, what do you think to this? Especially if you get a bit encouraged by some more out there choices, then it kind of one thing leads to another.
And I hope it paid off. I think it did.
In my great-grandmother's house in India, there is a pole like this, which holds up a 5-storey house. And every child that comes in to see this pole does the same thing they did in my great-grandmother's house, which is they try and climb it.